guys, today I am going to show you the past 3 months of Empties. It should be April, May, and June of 2015. For some reason, I kind of just took a hiatus from doing them. I think because after April I didn't have enough Empties to make it really a worthwhile video. In May, I was like, no, let me go to the end of June. I don't know what my logic was, I don't remember, but now it's kind of a tri-monthly mess. But I have a really full, heavy basket, so heavy that it's actually starting to break. So I think it is about that time to show you what's in here. So this is in no order at all. I'm just going to grab things and show you and talk a little bit about them. So the first thing is a pink chiffon body wash from Bath & Body Works. I love this scent so much. It's a very sweet smelling scent, and I have purchased it numerous times, and so yeah, I finished up that body wash. Next, I reviewed these. These are the John Frieda Luxurious Volume Touchably Full Shampoo and Conditioner. Go watch my review, and you'll know why that I'm the person who I suck it up and I use it because I don't want to waste product. I dumped half of these down the drain. I just could not take it anymore. It was just that bad, at least for me. So if you want to know a little bit more about that, check out the video in the description box below. I finished this. This is the L'Oreal Smooth Intense Polishing Conditioner. The reason I only have the conditioner is because I finish shampoo quicker than I finish conditioner. I think a lot of people do. But basically, I kept the conditioner in there because I don't want to waste it. I use it as a moisturizer on my legs after I shave my legs. So if I'm exfoliating my legs, shaving my legs, using conditioner on them, and then moisturizing after the shower, my legs are super, super smooth, and it's just awesome. So I definitely recommend not tossing your conditioner and using it as a moisturizer on your legs. Another thing I'm getting rid of is the clindamycin phosphate and benzoyl peroxide gel. This is my prescription strength acne lotion. I remember years and years and years and years ago on my other YouTube channel I reviewed Benzaclin. That was the brand name of this. They went away years ago and now it's just kind of this generic in a tub, but still works just as good because my acne is still going into adulthood now. I don't know if it's starting to become different acne because I find this isn't working quite as well as it used to. However, I am incorporating new skincare, which could also be a flare-up thing, and I'm mega stressed lately, so that could also be it. But, yeah, still use it every day, twice a day, and it still keeps my skin mostly clear. Another thing I finished is the Skintimate Moisturizing Shave Cream. This is for sensitive skin, and it is the foaming type, not the gel. I actually prefer the foaming type now that I think about it. I've used both, and I think it makes it so I don't cut my skin as much, and it makes my legs just not as itchy after shaving because I'm a person who has to moisturize all the time after I shave because they get really itchy if I don't. Maybe it's just because I have sensitive skin and, you know, cuts and stuff can itch. But I find that shave cream not only lasts a long amount of time because you only need to use a little, but it works really well for me. Another hair care product I finished is Dessange Paris Olay Miracle Replenishing Shampoo. The reason I don't have the conditioner is because that's the conditioner I'm currently using for moisturizing my legs. This was given to me by Influencer in one of their Vox boxes. It was a 3-step hair care treatment type thing, and I did a full-length review on my blog, and I'll link that below. Overall, I did really like this line, and you can find it at Target. Finished another deodorant. This is the Dove Advanced Care deodorant in Sheer Touch. This was not so great for me. I really love the pomegranate scent in this type of deodorant because it lasts all day and it makes me smell really good. It's as if the sweating promotes the good scent of the deodorant, but this scent just doesn't mix well with my biology. I think there's something that doesn't mix well. It just didn't really do the same effect. In fact, I feel like I would stink more after using this, so I will not be going back to this. I finished 2 mini dry shampoos. These are Battiste Dry Shampoos. One is in Sassy and Striking Mamba. The other is in Sassy and Daring Wild. Obviously, I love the packaging on this. But I have to say, these stink to high heaven. These smell so strong. And they're not good scents at all. That I'm just like, I would never buy the full versions of these. Plus, they're more expensive, and I love my Suave $3 dry shampoo. So, I don't know. I used them to use them, but man, did they stink. Also getting rid of a mini version of a body wash from Bath & Body Works. This is the French Lavender and Honey scent, and it's another nice scent. I think this was springtime is when it was available, but I liked it. I recently found that I have this lotion. It's a sleep lotion in the lavender vanilla scent from Bath & Body Works. This is several years old, on top of the fact that it's just not a scent I like to apply as a body lotion, and it doesn't really help me sleep, so I'm just getting rid of it. I finished a pack of Assured 80-pack of cotton pads, round cotton pads. This is from Dollar Tree for $1, and I use cotton pads to first remove the bulk of the nail polish on my toes or my nails, and then I go in with Q-tips to kind of get the rest. I have several samples that I finished. The first is a Nivea In Shower Body Lotion. This doesn't really have a scent. You apply it in the shower, so what I would do is I'd shave my legs, and then I would apply this all over them, and you let it sit a couple minutes, and then you rinse it off, and I gotta say, like, it works. These worked so much that I didn't have to use a body lotion after the shower, and it didn't leave a sticky residue. They just felt nice and soft and moisturized and taken care of, and I really like these. They're for very dry skin. And I think this works really, really well. I don't know if I'd purchase a full version, just because I still like putting on regular body lotion after the fact, but these do work. I do recommend them. Another sample I finished is GlamGlow Super Mud Clearing Treatment Mask. Got this in a Sephora order as a sample, and I know GlamGlow is like one of those things that is like all the rage for face masks, even though it's really expensive, and I have always wanted to try one. This was pretty good. It was a gray mask, which I thought was weird. I've never had to put a gray mask on, but I did like it. I just don't know if I like it enough for the hefty price tag. I mean, some of those are like $60 a bottle or a tub, and maybe someday. Or for a gift. That's actually a good idea. I gotta remember that. Another sample I finished is the Biore Nose Strip, and this is actually the charcoal one, so it's a black strip instead of a white strip, and it works the same way as the original ones, but it's more geared towards blackheads rather than regular pimples, and I think it works about the same as the original, honestly, but I'm not someone who has like mega blackheads. When I get acne, it's usually in the form of a zit or a whitehead, but it was good to try. I finished these Olay Fresh Effects Everything Off Deluxe Makeup Removal Wipes. These were okay. They had a strong citrus scent, which I did not like because I'm not a citrus person. But as makeup wipes, they worked decent. I'm getting rid of this 1,000 Wishes small perfume. Eiley had given this to me as, I think, a Christmas gift, and I was so sad because I liked it, but then apparently it ended up spilling in my purse, and I have one of those purses that has the zip pocket. So when I would go in my zip pocket for a while for something, everything smelled like this, and I thought, okay, maybe it just like spritzed or something because the cap would easily come off. No, then I discovered the entire thing was empty, but then somehow my purse must have soaked it up and it dried over time and then left the huge strong scent. So that happened. But I still have, I think, the lotion, and I use the body wash, I'm pretty sure. So that's good. But yeah, these are just the weird events that happen in my life. Two things I'm getting rid of are 2 candles by Victoria. If you remember from Christmas 2013, I believe, I had gotten 4 candles by Victoria from my parents for Christmas, and 2 out of the 4 I really liked, 2 out of the 4 I did not like. And I was like, oh, I could give these away, but I never really got around to doing so, and I still don't know how I would ship these without paying an arm and a leg. And they're starting to, like, get kind of gross looking, so I think I'm just gonna get rid of them, even though I feel really bad. But yeah, so that's what happened. This one is pumpkin cheesecake, and this one is hot cocoa and marshmallow. I was surprised I didn't really like these, but I just don't. It's one of those things that candles you kind of have to smell in person to know if you're gonna like or not. The rest of the empties consist of makeup and nail care. I started to go through my makeup collection and try and purge things again that I'm just not using or they're too old. I have not finished this process. But here's the start of it. So the first thing is a Sephora mascara, which I also reviewed recently, and I'm going to put that in the description box as well. But this is just not that great, so I'm just getting rid of it. Another mascara is the Tart Lights Camera Lashes. This is a sample size from an Ipsy bag, and I did enjoy it, but it's just bad by now. It's been open way too long. Another mascara is the Great Lash Clear Transparent mascara, and as you can see, it looks pretty gross because this is what I would use as setting my brows. Two things. One, it's gross by now and I need to get rid of it. But two, I really don't need clear gel to set my eyebrows. I find that my eyebrows are fine just filling them in some and brushing them over. I find that I don't really need to set them. They're not like that crazy, so getting rid of that. So there's several nail polishes I'm getting rid of just because I attempted to go through my nail polish collection. Didn't get too far again. But the first one I'm getting rid of is Shower Together, and this is by China Glaze, and it was, I think, one of my first China Glaze nail polishes ever, if not the first. It's what got me started, like, crazy loving China Glaze. It's a great color, but it's really old, and I honestly don't wear it as much anymore. Getting rid of this Model's Own nail polish. I don't even know what color this is in, but I got this from Ipsy. This is not a color or a texture I will ever wear, so goodbye. Another nail polish is Wet n Wild Fergie Collection. I remember I searched high and low for this. I loved it. I wanted it so bad. Now it's all separating and too old, but it's just one of those that I love how glitter nail polish looks, but I don't look forward to the removal process. So, another is this Color Club in Tweet Me. Another one I got from Ipsy or Birchbox, one of the two. This is just a Shrek green color. You can't really tell on camera. It looks more lime, but it's Shrek green, and it's just... I'm not going to wear that. Another one is this Nikka K nail polish, which you can tell is like totally separating and nasty. But I have an identical color to this from the Sephora by OPI line that I like better. So I don't need this. Plus it's too tall and obnoxious to even store easily on my nail polish rack or anything. It's too fat too. So I don't know. I'm just getting rid of it. Another nail polish I'm getting rid of is the Sally Hansen HD nail color. This is in DVD. Really pretty. I do like it, but it's a pain to remove and it's old, so I just got to get rid of it. And the last nail polish is another China Glaze in Party Foul. I got this actually more recently. It's not like this is old, but I thought glitter nail polish was a pain to remove. This stuff, this little like weird confetti craziness. I wouldn't wish that on anybody. So, some makeup I'm getting rid of. I actually finished this concealer. It's the Instant Age Rewind by Maybelline. This is in the color Fair. This I would use as a highlight. When I first got it, I used it under my eyes, and I realized I need more of an orange tone, and then I need to highlight afterwards. So, I use this as a highlight. I like it, but I also have the Instant Age Rewind in Light, which is a better match for me. So, that's what I'm using now, but I did finish this. Oh, I lied. There's one more nail polish. This is the Yulin Mood nail polish. It's a color-changing nail polish. I reviewed this years ago. I don't even remember if it's on this channel or my other channel, but I reviewed this. It is pretty cool. It does change color when you wash your hands and like stuff like that. You know, if it gets colder or warmer, like if it's the winter, it's really cool. It goes from blue to purple, but I don't use it. A few mineral-based things. These were in my kit, and I just don't use them on clients, and they're older, so I'm getting rid of them. Some Sheer Cover, Almond and Golden foundation, and Maybelline Mineral Power blush. This is in Gentle Pink. I hate loose powders. Whether it's for me or my clients, I hate loose powders. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. They're an unnecessary mess. If you have a product that's pigmented and does what it needs to do and works, use it. You don't need loose powder products. There are a few like translucent powders that you would put under the eyes to help with fallout, fine. But actual makeup you're applying on your face, like, I hate loose powders. Whether it's eye pigments or face powders or whatnot, I just don't find a need for them, so bye-bye. More makeup. I got this Philosophy Cream Blush in Lit From Within. Well, it's really dried up. Got this from Big Lots, was so excited. Never really used it. Another thing I didn't really use is the Pixie bronzer, Subtly Sun Touched. It's shimmery. I don't like shimmery bronzers, and I only use bronzer basically for contouring anyway. I'm not crazy with bronzer. So that, as well as this Sunset Body Art in Light bronzer from Coastal Scents. Very beautiful and can be very pretty, but it's too shimmery in my opinion. Oh, I found another sheer cover. This is a bronzer. And then another Pixie product is the Flawless Beauty Primer. I tried to like this. I tried. But it, not only is it shimmery, because it's supposed to give you a glow, fine, but it's like this obnoxious peach color that on a fair-skinned person like me, if I put this peach color that is darker than me all over my face, even though it's just a primer, I look orange. I look crazy. Like, this just does not work on me. I don't like primers that have that tint. If you're a primer, just be a primer. That's all you have to be. You're not a color corrector, and you're not a foundation. You are a primer, which means you get my skin ready for foundation and you make it last all day. That's all. Yeah, this is turning into a rant. 3 more makeup items. So I have a Pacifica, a light, or a lit. No, a light. Yes, it's spelled like a light. Multi-mineral BB cream. I never really got on the BB cream bandwagon. Plus, it doesn't really match my skin tone, so bye-bye. And then 2 stick blushes. The NYC. Did you just see that? It just flew out of the container. Like, it can't get thrown in the trash fast enough. But, yeah, very pretty. I did enjoy this. Plaza Pink. Did enjoy this. These were all the craze when they came out. But I just don't really use it. And apparently now it just broke on me, too. So that's cool. And then Be a Bombshell. Girl Crush. I don't like this color for my cheeks. It has, like, chunky glitter in it. And, yeah. Not big on it. And then another little fun thing, one of these eyelash curler pads, it just kind of gave up on me, so I replaced that. So that is 3 months worth of empties, which is crazy to think about. But yeah, so I'll try to keep emptying out my makeup collection over the next month and hopefully have more of that for you, as well as be back on my monthly empties and favorites videos. I figured I'm not going to do favorites this month just because this empties video was so involved. But I'll get back to that next month, hopefully. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video for what it's worth. Give it a thumbs up if you did, and let me know what your favorite empty was, or if you guys have been getting rid of some stuff that it's just time to let go of. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.